so I made the sunset. That's why I shot that part in the beginning, because I thought I wasn't going to make it. I think right now it's just dipping under the horizon. The idea was to get out there further, but the tide is actually really close. Made it just in time. This Saturday session is definitely going to affect me. I don't know how I'm going to do next week, to be honest. The main thing that I wanted to talk about was, if you look at the channel right now, it looks like I'm sitting at a little bit over 500 subs. And I think at the beginning of the year, I started with about 340, something like that. I was in like the low 300s. And just with the, 3 videos that I have up there so far, 3 Sen Saturdays, 1 year recap, and another vlog or something like that, I've already made it to 500. And I remember when I had no subscribers, and I got happy when I got to 70. Even sitting at 500 feels really good, because I can see that the work that I've been putting in is paying off, and I'm grateful for everybody that's subscribed so far. Now, I guess from a business perspective, it doesn't really mean anything. The goal is to get to 1,000. That way I can in some way say that I get paid to do what I love. And at 1,000, that's when you finally get to monetize. Now, I'm not saying that I'm doing this just for the money, but it becomes really hard to do when you're making no money and trying to do this full time, when you still have like bills to pay on the side. It's not a easy thing to do. We're losing light, but I kind of wanted to make this quick. But yeah, I want to thank everybody so far for getting me to 500 subscribers. The goal is to continue with the Sen Saturday episodes weekly. For now, I feel like I'll be able to keep on doing that. And the main idea is to bring you guys along for those sessions, whether you ride bikes or not. I grew up riding bikes my whole life, and that's what brought me to meet other people, get to know different places, and I feel like it's played a big part of my life. And even when we meet up with people that we just haven't seen in a while, it's always a good time. It brings back a lot of old memories. I mean, I've been doing this for more than 10 years at this point. I think we counted last time, it was like 13 or something like that. We've been at it a long time. Yeah, the goal is to get to 1,000. I don't know when we'll hit that goal. My latest goal was to hit 500 and made that happen. So besides the Sen Saturdays, I want to keep on documenting the process of what it's like behind the scenes, create more vlogs. I don't know how many months or weeks or days it's gonna take me to reach 1,000, but we're making progress, which is all that matters. That's all I really care about. I'm in no rush. I'm in this for the long game. I was having this conversation with one of my friends earlier, kind of opened up and told him that I was kind of playing myself last year, because I told myself that I would do all these other things to supplement YouTube, because ultimately that's what I've wanted to do since the beginning. I feel like up until now I gotten to the point where I got a rhythm, I'm learning the ropes, everything is just kind of falling into place. That's not just out of luck or anything. I've been putting in a lot of work behind the scenes, staying up late, making sure I get the videos out, showing up on Instagram, trying to get the content on there as well. It's more than a full-time job at this point. The reason I did it was not to not have that 9 to 5, but it was to do something that I love to do, which at this point is creating videos and documenting action sports, which is a passion of mine. I even changed the YouTube banner to say filmmaker meets modern day rocket power. If you don't know about rocket power was a show on Nickelodeon in the 90s, and since I watched that show, that's been basically what I wanted my life to be. Just be a part of all these action sports. I feel like all of us are tied together in some kind of way, whether you ride bikes, whether you skate, whether you rollerblade, it doesn't really matter. I feel like we all share like a common ground when we talk about these things. Before we go, I also want to let you know what other plans I have cooking up, putting together. I don't want to say too much because I want to have some structure behind it, but I created an outline for it, and basically I'm going to be bringing on a few different kinds of guests that are kind of in the same position that I am, that I look up to, or I'm inspired by their work, or just their work ethic in general. And some things might not be directly correlated with the channel in this moment, but as time progresses, I think you'll see where they kind of come together. That's what I got working on, and if you didn't see already in the last YouTube video for Sen Saturdays, we are officially working on City Boys 2, which is a fixed gear film. The first one that we shot was in 2020, I believe. I think that's been one of my most proud moments of something that I've shared online ever. So yeah, we're working on that again this year. We got a lot of things in the works. If you ask me about projects, I'm probably gonna tell you that there's just a million of them lined up. If you look at my notes, there's just an endless board of ideas that I got. And I've been working to put them all together. Expect a lot more, expect more familiar faces as well, continuing documenting the process, and continuing riding bikes, skating, snowboarding, anything else out there that I can learn. If you're open to teaching me, I'm open to learning. We are officially losing light, so thank you guys for sticking around this far. See a lot more soon. Please, if you like the content so far, make sure to do a thumbs up, comment, and share it if you really do like it that much. All those things helps a lot. Anything that helps me get to the next step, very much appreciate. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Got that out the way. Now I'm not gonna pop a bottle at like 500 subs, but I am gonna drink some water because we keep it organic over here, keep it healthy.